Hello, and welcome to another episode of Disappointed Dragon. Something a little bit interesting, I hope, today. I was out looking through some thrift stores, and my brother saw this. And he said to me, why don't you buy that and open it on your channel? It is a large bucket from the Lego Creator set. However, it's just filled with, apparently, assorted Lego. I have no idea what that means. It's fairly heavy. As you can hear, there's a lot of stuff in it. They actually had, I think, 2 of these and a whole bunch of giant sacks. The giant sacks were a lot more expensive. This was $10. So I'm curious what's in it. We'll see if there's anything cool. Maybe we'll try to build something. I haven't decided yet. So we're going to open it up. It is taped shut. Taped shut. Yeah, let's see. It's been sitting here for a while. I'm a little bit curious. We're just gonna cut through the tape. I do kind of wish that they hadn't, put assort on all of the sides with Sharpie, because I kind of would have liked to have had this bucket with the sticker still on it, but, yeah, that's whatever. It is what it is. My mom still has, we had these old Duplo buckets that were very similar to this one when I was a kid. Because we actually had a bunch of the Lego Duplo creations. Oh, that is quite full. All right, let's see. We're just gonna make a big mess and dump it. Oh dear. Maybe not dump it towards the camera. I have this image of my camera getting knocked over and going flying. That is actually quite a lot of Legos. You know, one thing I do hate about this, though, is that this is one of those buckets that has this weird, thing in the middle, and I have no idea why this is here. It just makes it hard to dump the Lego and put things away. I missed a couple of pieces. Alright, what have we got? Oh, there we go. Got a Lego leg. We have some hair. There is some older stuff in here. There's one of the old... Lego Conquistador hats from their older night sets. One of the old Lego cannons. This is a giant tankard, I guess. Another Lego torso. Some kind of banner. Jeez, this is a... Oh, let's move the knife off to the side. Let's just dig through this and see. Oh, we've got a fancy waistcoat for a Lego man. I like that. Look, we've got one Lego wing. Let's see if we've got the other one in there. Another Lego wing. Let's pull out the interesting stuff and see what we've got. Some wheels. All right. Oh, what's this? We've got another hat. This one's got a bandana. I think this is probably from one of those ninja ones. Oh, look at that. A shield. Let's see if we can actually make a whole Lego man. Or a minifigure, as they're actually called. I don't know why I call them Lego mans. I just always have. Oh, a gun. It's not focusing on the gun. Well, if we ever find a head, we have lots of Lego hair, that's for sure. I think my favorite thing so far is still this cannon, because I remember the pirate sets that used to come with these, and that was pretty cool. Oh, axes. A rubber tube. Oh, a duck's head. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, this is an old minifigure torso. That is from an old set. And a Skelly Man. Again, this is one of the older skeletons. You can tell because it has little ball joints on the arms instead of the clips. I'll be very surprised. Well, you know what? I bet you these legs go with this torso. All right, that's pretty cool. The new skeletons, their arms attach an old scimitar. Using the same connectors as their hands. Oh my word. Look at that. This is another old minifigure torso. Oh, There we go. Until we find something better. There. Perfect. Let's see. There's some interesting stuff in here. Look at this. Adventure awaits. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try to zoom in. Focus. Adventure awaits. Another hat. Another Lego minifigure torso. Finding a lot of minifigure parts, but so far, no complete minifigures. No minifigure heads whatsoever. There's a minifigure's arm. Okay. I'm wondering if this is... So my guess is that they just kind of... Oh my goodness. Shoved all of the stuff together that they had left over into these buckets and stuck them out. We've got here... That's an old one. It's very filthy, but this is one of the old castle sets. That's what this is from. They actually just remade, I think they remade the castle set. I know they remade the pirate set. There's a little Lego license plate. So far, I ain't seen... no minifigs that are complete. Oh, wait. Well, we've got Batman's torso. Oh, man. Ah, look at this. This is, yeah, that's what that is. This is one of those little Lego, I guess you could call it a Lego gun. It fires the little bricks. Oh, another shield. It's better condition than the first one. Oh, look at this. It's a safe. It's empty. It's been previously stolen from. Again, another older piece. I don't know how old. It still has a sticker on it. I don't know. Does Lego still do stickers? I know that they had switched to tampoing pieces at one point, but I don't know if they switched back again. Well, we've got a ball joint. That's a nice thing to find. So far, though, it's a pretty... Ooh, now that's a weird piece I don't think I've seen before. It's a ball joint with one of those circular Bionicle type pegs. Interesting. Yeah, this just seems to be like the leftover stuff. I don't think that we're going to be finding much in the way of completed things in here, but that's okay. Another banner. Oh, we've been betrayed. This isn't Lego at all. They're not even called Mega Blocks anymore now. They're called Mega Constructs. I believe I've mentioned that before. We've got another torso of a construction worker. Maybe it's Emmett. Oh, geez. One of those little Lego ball caps. But you know, oh, we've got a sheep. We've got a sheep. I don't think that that's Lego. Also, another older Lego torso. I believe it's older. It could be. If I'm wrong, you guys can tell me. I believe in you guys. Wizard's hat. Could be that... Oh! Ha! Look at that. Got a Stormtrooper's helmet. That's pretty cool. You guys will tell me if I'm wrong. I've got old lady hair I just found. I'll show you that in a second. I'm just seeing what else is in here. This is weird. Looks like a door. But it's not... This is... yeah, this is for this, which is not Lego, but it was in there. This is a weird Lego piece. I believe this is also some kind of like Lego blaster thing. Or maybe it's just a removable thing. I don't know. It's weird looking, whatever it is. All right, old lady here. There you go. Okay, so at least if we don't find a Lego minifigure's head, we've got a Stormtrooper helmet which we can stick onto a peg and pretend that we found a minifigure's head. But I'm thinking... Wow, look at that. I'm thinking that we're not getting any completed minifigures in here. In fact, I think we've only got 3 sets of legs for all of the torsos that we have discovered. Oh, top of a treasure chest. I wonder if we'll find the bottom. Signs point to no. But I'm going to dig through. I'm not going to make you guys suffer through as I try to build something with this. But if I do build something, I'll edit it into the end of the video. And we'll see if I was able to come up with anything. Because it's one of those things. What I used to do as a kid is after we got Lego sets, we would build them. And then we would only have them together for, you know, a very short period of time before they would get broken and shoved inside of the Lego Tupperware, big Lego Tupperware. And then we would come back, everything would be smashed because just like cables being put in a box, they just mess themselves up. So that's one of the cool pieces. It's the treasure from their like ripoff of Indiana Jones. I've forgotten his name. It was something Adventure, Dick Adventure, I don't know. Okay, that sounded really... I didn't mean that. Richard Adventure. That's what I was referring to. Here's an old pirate torso. I completely lost my train of thought because of that. Yeah, just like cables, they would always mess themselves up. And then we would have to just build using whatever random pieces we could find. So you would spend a lot of time doing this, trying to find pieces for the idea that you had. In this case, though, I have no idea what we have. So I have no idea what I can build. Ooh, this is heavy. What the heck? I obviously, you can't feel this, but this piece is really, really heavy. Like, in comparison to a regular piece, this thing is solid. I don't know. Interesting. It's like a base piece or something. That is cool, actually. I am very confused by this. It's also the same size as 2 regular bricks. It's like a weighted brick. Okay, that is my favorite thing. Is this weighted brick. But yeah, no Lego figs. No full Lego figs, I should say. But we'll make it work. We'll make something. I'm gonna go for some kind of vehicle, I think. And we'll come back to me having built something. I'll give you some updates if I find a minifigure head at some point, but I don't think so. Also, a window. Neat. All right. We'll be back once I have done something with these bits. So, some kind of transition editing me? I believe in you. You can do it. All right. All right, welcome back. I'm assuming that future editing me put in a wonderful transition that was probably readily available in the free editing software. Sorry to call you out like that. Yeah, I know. So I spent about way too much time going through this Lego, and it reminded me so much of when I was a kid, back when you used to have to do the whole shifting about to find things. And it's even worse now because I had no idea what things came in pairs, and I have this thing where I really like things to be symmetrical. But we persevered, we used what little creativity we have left, and we built some things. But before we get into the horrible conglomeration that I made, let's show you that we did in fact complete one minifigure. Look at that. We found one head. I believe this head actually goes with the like conquistador helmet, but I liked the tri-corner pirate hat better. So yeah, the biggest issue we actually came up to was that I didn't have enough Lego hands for the minifigure. So I just used the one torso that had two that wasn't Batman. And yeah, so we have a minifigure. Isn't that great? But creativity would bring together that we now have two minifigures, because you don't actually really need a head for the Stormtrooper helmet. You just need a rounded 1x1. So we were able to make some sort of Stormtrooper. So that's two minifigures, but we in fact have my favorite minifigure of them all, 3. I showed it earlier in the video, but I found this head, and while I was going through, I also found a top hat, and I love this. This is my favorite thing of this whole thing, aside from the huge, hefty, weighted piece that really has a lot of heft to it, is this blockhead right here. I love that. So we got 3 minifigures, 3 completed minifigures. We also found the full treasure chest, which is great. I love these kind of singular Lego pieces. So that's pretty cool. That's it, though. I didn't, unfortunately, find a second Lego head to put onto this old minifigure body. But that's okay. We do have quite a few leftover minifigure pieces. And also a sheep. But now, to the construction thing that I made. Coming in from outer space, we have a horrifying spaceship. It took me a really long time to put together because I was trying to find pieces that matched, and I couldn't. I found a lot of blue, but I couldn't find another blue piece like this one on the side. These 2 pieces were the same color. It has a few secrets, though. I mean, yeah, it's super ugly. It's a big, hefty spaceship just slowly flying through space. But if it is in fact attacked, it can unfold its top wings to give its cannon more range of motion to fire. But not only that, in the bottom, the hatch breaks off. No, on the bottom, the hatch opens up to release. Yeah, come on. Of course, this was a lot more smooth when I was playing around with it earlier, but, you know. Reset. There. Okay, the hatch opens, and out comes the small space fighter, which we have called the treasure, because it's got a treasure map on the top. And it goes and fights off the enemies. I had an awful lot of fun building. It was a very difficult... I wanted to make a more angular spaceship, because I used to... when I was younger, I was really into Star Wars and things. And I used to make spaceships all the time, and I would use a lot of these slanted bits to kind of reshape it, like a little bit like what I've got on the bottom here, where you'd make it rounded, kind of, on the tops and the bottom, by putting a bunch of these slanted pieces. Unfortunately, that was something that was in a bit of short supply, but this little guy here is a modification of one of my all-time favorite designs that I made when I was a kid, because it's so simple. It just looks like a tiny little fighter ship, and I love that. I can stick it inside, and we're good. But that's it, guys. That's all I've got for today. I really was happy with this. I do think that this was worth the $10 I spent. This is a lot of Lego, and you're only limited by your imagination what you can do with Lego. I think that this is great. This amount of Lego would have cost way more from anyone else, and we found some cool stuff. Like I know it's just a block, but the fact that it's so heavy fills me with a weird kind of joy. That'll do it, guys. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.